Hi there, can you hear me? This is Cassandra. I'm the coordinator of high school youth ministry at Our Lady of Victory. And I thought I'd try something new and record a brief reflection to share online for what it's worth. I hope you like it. Bye. And it came to me when I started to hear some of the rumors and practices that have started in some of the states, and that probably will come to ours, about wearing face masks. Right now, they're really strongly encouraged. Possibly it will become a rule, as it has in some other states. And when I first heard about it, I really didn't understand what purpose they served. I was curious to learn about why the masks are really necessary. Should I be wearing one for my own protection, even though I'm confident about the other social distancing precautions that I've made? My sister works in a hospital, and so she was able to explain the answer to me. It's not to protect myself so much as to protect other people. Coming from this idea that some of us could have the virus and not know it because we just don't have any symptoms, which is great for us, but dangerous for other people who we might spread the virus to without even realizing it. Now, of course, once this was explained to me, it was easy to say, yes, I can be on board with this. I can comply with this new rule, even though it feels awkward and uncomfortable, even though it looks dorky, even though, I'm not used to doing that. It's something that I could be willing to do for the sake of others. And it made me pause and think about how much influence each one of us really has in the world. I mean, it's that that kind of cliched imagery of a still pond that a pebble gets tossed in, and then you can see the ripples, all those circles, concentric circles, like floating out wider and wider and wider, and having that ripple effect as a visual or a metaphor for the ways that our acts and our actions and words make a difference in the world with other people. I like to think about that when it comes to our faith life, sharing our faith and our spirituality. Our kindness, our acts of service, our patience, all of that has an effect on the people who interact with us, right? And that's when those small gestures inspire other people to do the same. Now you have that ripple effect, those circles of Christian love and kindness spreading out to the world. So while we're all living in a socially distanced quarantine, it feels like our influence is restricted to just the people who live under the same roof as us. But the reality is, just like that face mask encouragement shows, even in the quarantine, we are still affecting other people and not even realizing it. And there are probably times you remember feeling uplifted by someone else's positivity or their sense of humor or faithfulness, and maybe that person didn't even know that you were noticing. Or maybe on the other hand, how many times have we been brought down by someone else's negativity, whether that person realized that they were hurting you or not? So now I think of this practice as a new metaphor for our faith lives and how contagious our attitudes can be. The same goes for the faith we share with one another. In the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus said, "You must let your light shine before others so that they may see your good deeds and glorify your God in heaven." Your light, your good deeds, your cheerful obedience is going to be noticed. And it's not only going to inspire other people to share their own natural personalities and God-given gifts and talents. It's not only going to inspire others to do the same in their positive ways, but it's also going to help people to give glory to God for all of the individual gifts and talents that we have. That's what Jesus was talking about in the Gospel of Matthew when he said, "Shine your light." So in that way, your small acts of love will be making not only some difference, but the biggest differences in the whole world. So that's my reflection. That's my quick take. And until the next time I get to see you all again, I may end up wearing this homemade face mask that I made out of a folded up bandana and some elastic hair ties. So I can put it on and let my light shine. So I'm praying for you. God bless you all. Have a great day.